Hey guys, this is Allison, spiritual guide and tarot card reader located in Calgary, Canada. And I know this new moon ceremony is late. Now, the new moon was on February 20th, 2023. And I actually spent some time creating some new moon worksheets. So I have a 3-pager available that I think it'll really help for the full moon releasing ceremonies and the new moon intention ceremonies. So I have this beautiful handout, and on page 1 is the 2023 moon schedule, so you know exactly when the next moons are coming up. And on page 2, we've got the full moon releasing ceremony. And so you can just use this sheet and follow along with the exercises as I go through the ceremony. And today we are doing the new moon intentions ceremony. So I'll link the this printable that you can grab down in the description, and you can pause this video and go get it and then come back and use page 3 for the new moon intentions. So anyway, that's why it's late. And actually, this brings us into a topic for the new moon in Pisces, and I think it's absolutely perfect. Now, what's going to start happening and has already started happening is bringing discipline to your spiritual practices. Now, Pisces is kind of like a floaty sign. You're up in the clouds, you're not really grounded. You're in the flow, but you don't like to be tied down to schedules and routines, and you just want to go at your own pace, which may not be that fast, depending on the rest of your birth chart and stuff like that. But we're having a major astrological event where Saturn is moving into the sign of Pisces on March 7th, and it stays there until 2025. And so I'm not an astrologer and I'm not an expert, but what I really love about this is the idea of Saturn, which is like father time, and the planet of discipline and punishments and stuff like that, really bringing structure into your life and getting you back on track. So Saturn is moving into Pisces, and I just absolutely love this new energy that's coming in. So I wanted to talk about it. So my topic or theme for the new moon in Pisces is called bringing discipline to spirituality. Now, when I say that, I actually want to run. I don't want to bring discipline to my spirituality. It's almost it seems counterintuitive, or something that you don't initially want to do, even though it may be in your best interests. So I've been, meditating on the idea of using rituals and routines and schedules to get your spiritual practices on track. And this is actually how you bring discipline to spirituality. There's so many different examples I could bring, or I could tell you about why this is important and why it works. For example, when I started using sound healing, initially in my spiritual journey, sound healing, chanting, and actually using, um, you know, um, singing bowls really helps to clear out your body, clear out your chakra, clear out your energy systems. But this is something where you do it once and you feel amazing and you never do it again. And so you lose the effectiveness. But if you actually say, okay, I'm doing this every Sunday at this time, it's going to take this long, and I'm really going to get into it and enjoy it and make it a priority, and you do it every week, and let's say you do it for 3 months, this is going to give you such a reward, make such an impact on your spirituality, and raise you to that next level, that it's worth doing. There's spirituality, I think, goes hand in hand with discipline. I did a spiritual, a fast. It was 9 days. And if you don't have discipline, then you're going to give up after 2 hours of not eating, and you're not going to complete the 9-day fast. Without a little bit of spiritual discipline, you will not accomplish your goals and get those rewards to take you to a higher level, a higher soul level, higher vibration. I'm not sure. I feel like when we were growing up, we never were taught anything about spirituality whatsoever. And within that is self-care. So we weren't taught, like stuff that could have been self-care might have been more like a chore. Like even just having a shower or something, that could be a spiritual event. You're like in there and you're with the water and you're cleansing yourself, your spirit and everything. Or it could be a chore. I have to go have a shower, and it's just something I do in my day. So it could either be special and spiritually rewarding and like a moment of self-care, or it can just be something you do with no meaning to it. So I'm not going to go into, I think I'll do another video about bringing discipline to spirituality, because it's such a big topic, and I'm still sorting out blocks and resistance to the whole thing, even though I do consider myself to be really disciplined when it comes to spirituality, like a lot more disciplined than other people. Um, Hence why I'm a spiritual guide. But so anyway, in the new moon phase, so this is a 3-day window for us to do 3 things. Number one is get clear on our dreams and wishes. The clearer we are, the more likely we can create exactly what we want. And then we want to create the intentions and affirmations and action steps that back up our wish. So we're making it happen. And then what we're doing is sending our wish out to the universe and getting help to amplify it, to let everybody know this is what we're doing, this is what we're creating, and it's going to happen faster and easier. So this is why we are doing a new moon ceremony, as opposed to just not making a big deal out of it, or just not taking a moment to honor our dreams and wishes and formalize it, verbalize it, plan it out a little bit better, say it out loud, that type of thing. But going back, so actually, what you're going to need for this new moon ceremony and every new moon ceremony is either just grab your journal, where you can write down notes or ideas. You can pause the video when something comes to you, or you can go and get this worksheet from my website, and with the link below in the description, so that you can follow along right now. But going back to the bringing discipline to spirituality topic theme that I'm going to be doing over the next month, but I guess over the next couple of years until 2025, because I'm a tarot reader, and this is from the Light Seers Tarot. I believe the card that fits this is Temperance. Now, temperance is all about balance and balance. That's it. Doing things in a healthy amount. I don't like you could apply this to anything. Okay, so let's say it's for TV. If you come home from work and watch TV for 5 hours and then go to bed, that's unhealthy. If you come home from work and you're like, okay, I get to watch TV, get to watch my one show I really want to watch for half an hour or an hour, and that's it, that's more healthy. Um, uh, the same thing is with eating. Once in a while, if you want to have that cupcake, go for it. That's fantastic. But if you are doing it every day and all of a sudden you're going to the bakery every day, that is unhealthy. So applying this temperance to everything you do. And it's funny because the temperance is card number 14 and the devil is card number 15. So you need to learn temperance before you meet the devil. Now, the devil is that extra cupcake. The devil is that TV begging you to watch more than you want to watch. The devil is telling you that you can sleep in longer when you really have stuff to do. Or he's always tricking you to do what's in the opposite of your best interests. So we need to apply temperance and have a good sense of boundaries, um, saying no, and really putting our highest and greatest best interests first, even if it's not the most fun, the most tempting, and the most exciting options. Um, we need to start maturing and making those spiritual adult decisions that are in the long run are just going to take us so much further in life. Okay. So I really like the idea of temperance being a major theme that's going to, or archetype that's going to help us get through this time right now. So the idea of the new moon ceremonies is really to make a wish. Now, um, what you want to do is make your wish like, I really want this. Okay. And then it's actually going to come out very genuine and authentic of what you really want. I desire this. But then what you want to do in the second one is turn it into an affirmation. So you write it as though it has already happened. So you're taking a wish and then making it already come true, and that's the thing that you focus on as you're working to actually create it and make it happen. And then the last step in this is just writing out your ingredients list, writing out your spell if you want, if you're a witch, writing out all the action steps that you're going to take to make this happen. So that's what we're gonna do, and then I'll lead you through the ceremony where we send your wish out into the universe to amplify it. Okay. Um, so so let's start the new moon ceremony for Pisces, and I know that it's a couple days late, but it's still not too late to do it. So just put your hands out with me. There. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths, and you can close your eyes for this. So in, out, in, out, in, out. All right. So now we are going to make our wish. So get out your journal or get out the worksheet and write down one thing, or pause it and write down many things. I would say 3 max. But for the purposes of this, is really like, what is the big thing that you're going to create? So I'll just do a minute timer and we will create our wish um, with 1 minute. Okay, go. Okay. So now that you know what your wish is, we are going to turn this into an affirmation. Um, so this is, I'm thinking of like, I am so happy that, um, like, okay, maybe you want to set yourself a month in advance, um, or imagine that it's already happened. So I would start the sentence with, I am so happy that blah 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 has happened. Okay, yeah, I think that's a really good one. Let's see. Okay, well, I don't have any other examples, but I'm sure that you can turn what you want into an affirmation. And it would be easier actually if I knew what your dream was and then I could help you. But anyway, okay, so let's do a minute again and turn your wish, what you want to create, into it's already happened in a sentence and affirmation. Okay. Now you may need to pause because a minute might not be long enough, but we are at 1 minute. Okay. Now, the next step is the action steps or ingredients of what do you need to make this happen? So, this is a good idea when you go, in the next 24 hours, I will. In the next week, the step I will take is, in the next month, I will have completed. So those are some good starter sentences for action steps, and really thinking about it as in you will. So you're definitely going to do it, um, and it's happened already. Okay, I've already done those steps. It feels very solid, and easy, and I can do that one thing or whatever. Alternatively, depending on what phase in your creation stage you are, you might want to just list out, okay, what do I need? I need this, 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 and that kind of turns into your to-do list. And then and then move those over into an action step. Okay. So I'm going to give you a minute. So you're basically creating like, what do I need? Your list of ingredients, your to do list, and then your action steps. Solid one step that you can take right away to get this done. How do you get started on it? Go. Okay. So now what we are going to do is send out our wish to the universe and release all attachments to it. Okay. So close your eyes and listen to this as I send our wishes out to the universe. Universe, hear my call. Here are my new moon intentions. And I now surrender them to the divine and release any attachments I have to them. Om Namo Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. Om Namo Narayani. All right, so now we are going to give gratitude and thanks. Thank you, universe, for bringing me to this new moon ceremony and allowing me to devote time to my dreams and wishes. I'm so excited to put myself work first and work towards what I really want in life, in love, in work, in travel, and more. No more settling for me. I'm creating my ultimate reality on my highest timeline. I am so grateful for the support and assistance from my higher self and team of light in this and every moment. All right. I want to thank everyone here for joining me for this new moon ceremony. I'm sorry it was late. I think it will still be helpful, even if you watch it later. And definitely grab my worksheets. And I look forward to seeing you for the full moon ceremony coming up. Now, if I look on my schedule, that you'll get in the handout. The next full moon is actually on March 7th. So March 7th is a big day because that's also the day when Saturn moves into Pisces. So it's going to be I think a big impact on the entire world right now. That's going to really do some good and improve things. So anyway, namaste. Thank you.